And remembering the Holocaust, Stockton University in South Jersey is honoring those who risked their own lives to help victims of the Holocaust. Eyewitness News reporter Cleve Bryan was there for the dedication of the university's new exhibit.
My hair was dyed blonde. I had hair at that point.
77 years ago, Leo Ullman's parents made the gut-wrenching decision to put their 3-year-old son's life in the hands of strangers. As Jews in the Netherlands, they went into hiding with one family, and their toddler son Leo went with another family to survive the Holocaust.
It was very difficult because I thought the Schimmels were my real parents, and suddenly at the end of the war, this emaciated, terrible-looking couple came to the door and said that they were my parents.
Leo's story is just one of the more than 28,000 Jews who went into hiding during the Dutch occupation by the Nazis. To remember the heroic people who helped them, students at Stockton University created a new exhibit at the renowned Sarah and Sam Schofer Holocaust Resource Center.
They took this extraordinary risk because, as I mentioned, it was the right thing to do. And I think the message that we want to create here is that we can all be heroes if you just do the right thing.
The new exhibit is entitled The Extraordinary Heroism of Ordinary People, the rescue of one Jewish family in the Netherlands. Among those who were critical to the Ullman survival, Amsterdam police officer Peter Hugenbaum and his son. They risked execution by helping Jewish families forge identification papers.
I think it's normal.
Marion Hugenbaum and members of her family traveled from Holland to help dedicate the new exhibit.
Do you think your father was a hero?
No. He was just my father, and he did what he had to do. And I don't think it's a hero.
The Ullman and Hugenbaum families will be on campus for a special event Monday evening. And now this exhibit, along with the rest of the Holocaust Resource Center, is available to the public free of charge Monday through Friday. In Galloway Township, I'm Cleve Bryan, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Cleve.